Previously on Lady Nadra. I don't know about today, 'cause the Lord has been good to me. He never left me yet. Saying that my mom had gotten into another resident's room. This lady drinks wine. My mom picked up her tumbler and drank some of her wine. Hey sweet sweets, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are stopping by for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Lady Nadra. We love to see it, smell it, taste it, feel it, hear it. Anything that's aesthetically pleasing, we love it here over here on this channel. All things girly. We love to go to a nice restaurant, experience nice things, different hotels. Girl, we like to shop. We like makeup. We like household products. Things that make our lives easier and better, just enhance us as a whole. So if you like those things too, then think about subscribing to my channel and, joining our community of sweet sweets. That's what I call my community here on this side of the internet. We are sweet sweets. We love just all the aesthetics of life, They just make things a little bit better, whether, it's high end, low end, middle, whatever it is, we get into it. You know what I'm saying? I can't always hit up the high end of the street. So sometimes I do, high street, low street, middle street. We wear our clothes over here too. You know what I'm saying? We're not always buying something new. We just kind of switch up and, do the doggone thing. However, I did read something that said that a lady who buys a piece of clothing every week has less stress. What do y'all think about that? A little bit about me. I'm the pastor's wife. I am in the church world. We call my position the first lady, but listen, I'm the only lady, honey. I am, his only lady. I'll say that. I'm a mom. I have a mom who has dementia, so I'm a caregiver. And, that's all consuming right now, but so we're not really doing a lot of traveling and all that kind of stuff because, I just got to be accessible to my mom. I'm her person. Being the pastor's wife, I'm on my way to church right now. So I got a little work to do this morning, so I need to get out of here. But let me share with you what my makeup is real quick. I am a minimalist, I would say, when it comes to makeup, applying it. You know what I'm saying? I have all the things, but I don't wear all the things. I don't put them all on at once. I have foundation, but I don't really wear foundation. I wear concealer mostly. Well, I put concealer on my skin, under my eye, around my nose, in my mouth, and above my eye. Before I apply my shadow, I put a thin layer of concealer there just to kind of flatten the canvas and give everything the same tone. The concealer that I do use is Hourglass concealer in the shade Velvet. So if you're brown like me, a brown ball baddie like me, then you might want to try that concealer. It is a good concealer, full coverage, and it's buildable. It's not really full coverage, but it's not super thick, but it is buildable. I'll say that. I put that under my eye, and then I set that with Fenty Beauty's setting powder in the shade Nutmeg. And then on my cheeks, if you can see a little bit of blush, that's Tiger Lily blush from Becca, which is very, very old. And I think you can find it on Amazon and maybe even be in my Amazon storefront. Then above my eyes, I went in with chocolate sprinkles right in this inner part here. And then I warmed everything else up around there with Fenty's Thick Mint bronzer. That's also on the sides of my face, around the perimeter of my face. For my lip combo today, I have on Nightcap from Morphe. That's on the very, very, very outer rim, but I did go over it with Fenty Beauty's Breadwinner liquid lipstick. And I do that because I do like the darkness of it, but it's a brown, but it's almost black. You know what I mean? And I don't really want that. I do want the depth of it, but I don't want the hue of, it's too dark. The hue is too dark. So I did go over that with the Breadwinner from Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick, and then I let that dry down. And then I went in the middle of my lip with Dose of Colors Cork, which is a very old color, so I'm not even sure that they have that either, but that's what's on my lips. This is the perfect nude lip for me, and you know, I'm loving it. My outfit of the day, I picked this dress up. I did pick it up this week. And I think at the top of the week, I picked this dress up at Nordstrom Rack because I had a return. Somebody had bought me some Ugg boots and I actually returned them. And yeah, I have a lot of Ugg boots. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't need another pair, and they were kind of almost similar in color. So I just went ahead and returned that, and I got this dress, nice, easy to throw on, you know, just kind of I didn't really feel like getting dressed today, like doing a whole lot to get dressed. So I threw this on, put a little jewelry on my neck, and yeah, it's a vibe. It's very soft and very comfortable. Then my shoes for today are my Maison Margiela tabby boots. Now these are the cowboy version of the tabby boot, and they're super comfortable. Contrary to popular belief, they are super, super comfortable. If I think about the thing between my toe too long, then it just gives me anxiety, but it's not because it's not comfortable. It's, you know what I mean? Because it's very, very soft and very comfortable. I don't even really feel it until I start thinking about it. Then I just decided to zhuzh this up with some silver jewelry and, you know, Amazon on the ear. This is Amazon as well. This may be Shein. This cuff right here may be Shein. And then you guys know I got my daith piercing last week. So, and we're doing good with it. So I cleaned it this morning. It's not too sore. You know, I think we're doing good. Fragrance of the day is Paragon from Initio. And y'all, I think I told you that's what I'm going to smell like when I get to heaven. I love Paragon from Initio. It's just the right fall fragrance. It just is. And it's nice and gloomy. I smell like what I should smell like in this kind of weather. I'm loving, it's a little bit of dew falling. I wish it would translate into a little bit more rain. We got rain earlier this week, and I want some more. I want more. All right, guys, I'm headed out to church. I will chat with you later. So I'm supposed to be watching Walkin. She's at the Potter's house this morning doing worship. I'm like, is that my ring? How about, like, I was looking for the ring, and I'm like, I'm sure I put it back. Yes. Daughters. Have the victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we have the victory. You know, I was thinking one of the first things we teach our kids is to say thank you, right? I think the effort is that they will have good manners, but we got to take it a step further so that they will know how to have gratitude. Because a mannerable thank you that's void of sincerity is literally just you being polite. But it shouldn't just stop at being polite, because thankfulness, real sincere thankfulness, is a heart's posture. It's true gratitude. It's me acknowledging that you didn't have to do it. You know, that I don't just deserve it. I'm not just entitled to it. I really think we need to get back to the middle, because, you know, we've spent so much time building ourselves up, and which is not a bad thing, you know, but self-gratification has become the major focus, and not the appreciation of others. So I'm challenging you today, as I'm getting in my 4 miles for the day. I'm challenging you to open up your thank you, especially as it pertains to God. You know, don't let your thank yous be surface or even empty at times, you know. Just open up your thank you. Let it come from a true space of gratitude, and let it be a blessing and not something that we just say just to be polite, you know? You got the baby? Gloria? Gloria, you got the baby? You got your baby? Listen, it's super important to be self-aware. I mean, it can combat so many things. Because when you add context to a situation, you can make a better decision, or if you've made a bad decision, you can correct it quickly. You know what I'm saying? You can get on top of that thing. And then that context can sometimes correct that intergenerational transmission that you don't even really know is happening all the time. Being a big age of 55, I am now looking at my parents' friends, their kids, their grandkids, and in some cases even great-grandkids, and I'm watching them walk out the same things that I've been looking at all my life. And the later generation, they have no clue of the intergenerational transmission that has gone down. And with what I'm watching the younger generations go through, I'm wondering if they had context, that they might make a different choice or a different decision, you know? So even though my mom has dementia, I've always been very inquisitive to try to find out what, you know, what has gone before me and what I may be prone to and that kind of thing, you know? But even though she's now compromised, I talk to her friends, you know, and try to gain their perspective of what was going on with my mom, and even what I saw them moving through. But the purpose is not to use it to judge them or, you know, anything negative. It's to gain context, for me to be able to use, for me to be able to pass on to my kids and then pass on to their kids. We gotta live life. We gotta go through ups and downs, but to do it with more wisdom and more understanding to what we have proclivities towards. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be beneficial going forward. So open up, become self-aware, get context, and when you know better, do better. One of my friends was telling me about the RAS, or the reticular activating system. Yes, reticular activating system. What that is a group of neurons in your brain that essentially work as a gatekeeper to your conscious awareness. So in essence, the stuff that you already know is brought to the forefront of your brain by your reticular activating system. For example, let's say you bought a red Honda and you never saw this car on the road before, but now that you bought one, now you're aware. It brings it to your awareness. Kind of like at Woman to Woman a few years ago when I asked you guys what was in your box. What has the enemy made small or devalued, decreased, made it irrelevant, that God put inside of you to use? You know what I'm saying? We need your RAS to bring that thing to the forefront. God told Jeremiah, before you were born, I knew you. I appointed you as prophet over nations. I might just be saying that backwards, but I set you apart. God He already did the work. He already laid the foundation. We just gotta figure out how it is that we are going to stand up in it and actually do the work. Give God a yes. You know, whatever it is, whatever it lacks, God knows how to go in between that thing and make it what it's supposed to be. You know, He just wants our yes. So what is it? What's in your box? Let's talk about it in the comment section. What is it that you think you can be doing more of that's already inside? let's tap into that RAS, that reticular activating system, and see what it can bring up for us. That will help us to get in motion and in the right space with God. Happy Wednesday, hump day. So I had to come up here to get a weight check and blood pressure check in order to see about getting something to help me shed a few pounds. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, but we had to start with the getting a nurse's visit in order to get my weight checked, see where I am, see what the end's gonna be. So that's where I am now. I just walked up the stairs. I probably shouldn't have done that because they gotta check my blood pressure and it always elevates it, you know. So let me rest. Don't ask me why I did it, but I just went ahead and got all my shots I was due for. They said Hep B. I had that at the beginning. I had it in March, the first one. So I have to do the second round of that today. And then I got the flu shot, which as soon as I walked in, they were set up in the front. So I already knew I was going to do that. I'm like, let me just get this out the way. And then they were like, oh, you need RSV and, let's see, Hep B, RSV, flu, and COVID. So I'm probably not going to be good for nothing the rest of this day, for sure. Because that COVID always knocks me out. But I figured, let me just go ahead and get whatever I need to get it now. My arm's going to be sore too. Let me get whatever I'm going to get now, because I'm probably not coming back. What else I got to get this year? I got to get my mammogram in December. But after that, I'll be done. Okay, let's see where she is. Is she in class today?
She was right.
Look at you in class, girl.
I said, if Thelma bought 3 pancakes, 6 eggs, and 8 juices, how many did she buy in total? 17. Correct. Okay.
So I was listening to Jonathan McReynolds' song, Comparison Kills. It really does kill. In fact, I think we're hardwired with it. And we got to combat that thing for life. Just think about in school, you're either the one that people are comparing themselves to, which has its own set of challenges, or you're the one that's trying to keep up to some standard that may not even be yours to walk out. Because we're all on different paths. You know, we all have a different rhythm to our life. And what comparison does is it forces us into like this one narrow metric that if we don't meet the space and time that we, you know, have designated because of the next person that we're comparing ourselves to, it makes us feel like we're failing when we may just be in a different season. So don't get caught up in comparison. You are unique. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You are worth more than what you're trying to identify yourself as. Be the you that God made you to be and find value in that. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Oh, now he's showing now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, how was this? You can do them for your... What's the window for? Lack was closed, so we're here at Click now. I don't know what this is gonna be, this experience is gonna be, but we here. We gave up on the nails, and now we're going to, where are we going?
Asteria La Buca.
Asteria La Buca. I don't know what the name of it is. We'll see. We're getting something to eat, and then we're just going to get in traffic and push our way back. Got rehearsal tonight, so, you know. Thank you. So I think I'm gonna try this short rib ravioli, and Morgan's gonna get the rigatoni. What are you getting? She said short rib ravioli too. But you said something bolognese. Which one's bolognese? The rigatoni bolognese is what she was talking about at first.
They also had an oxtail rigatoni.
Oxtail rigatoni?
Yes.
It was good, Morgan?
So good.
So there's a vincotto drizzle on here that has like a grape reduction that makes it a little bit more sweet. So let me see what we doing. What we doing, Morgan? It's good? And then that's just regular, like, Alfred white sauce. Vincotto. This is good. This is like really good. You was about to pass this up? You was about to pass this up?
The other one is good too.
You had it before? You know how I am. Every time I come, I would order this.
And that's normally how I am too. But I would normally get the oxtail one. The oxtail one is the best one.
Oh, and then they have that no more, so you have to try something else.
I got this the very first time.
So is this on your playlist? You like who?
Fleetwood Mac.
Did you guys know this was Fleetwood Mac? What else did they sing?
And if you're right now, you will never again.
Is that Stevie Nicks?
She's a part of Fleetwood, or she was.
Oh, okay. I know Stevie Nicks. I never knew it was Fleetwood Mac. So we ended up going to Asteria La Buca, and we passed by Lucifer's Pizza and Voodoo Donut.
Right next to
to the church.
It's like, you know, the blood of Jesus is covering this region.
You know, the whole region.
Oh my God.
Like, y'all get back. Leon Haywood. Never knew it. It would surely happen if love was meant to be. There ain't no good guy. There ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just can't agree. So yesterday I was in the car with Morgan, and she's, got this extensive playlist, and one of the songs that came on was by Dave Mason. Very, very, very old song. And the lyrics are, can we just leave it alone? Because we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guys. There ain't no bad guys. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Listen, when I tell you that song, or those lyrics bless me, and it wasn't even a gospel song. It really blessed me, because there's some relationships you just cannot throw away. We were out here cutting everybody off instead of exercising our emotional maturity, because every disagreement doesn't have to turn into a brawl. Boundaries, yes. You got to know when to step away or even pause when the conversation isn't productive. But we have to master the art of respectfully agreeing to disagree. My grandmother used to say, your rights end where mine begin. And there's no more of a true statement, because I have the right to disagree with your perspective without you dismissing me. Come on now, grow up. You can understand somebody else's heart without abandoning the integrity of yours, you know, what you feel. You can still stand on it and still understand. There ain't no good guys. There ain't no bad guys. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. It's 11 o'clock. And this Sephora over here in Corona at the Crossings is just now opening. I forgot they open late, but come on. It's sale day. You know what I mean? Come on, let's get it going. Let's get it cracking. What y'all got? I need to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay, so when we get home, we'll go through what I got from the Sephora sale. And I didn't get a whole lot of stuff. Well, I guess that's subjective, huh? We'll talk about it when I get home. We're back at the house, and we got our bag of Sephora goodies. I should have asked them, did they have anything special that they were giving out? Because typically, like when I got that cute little bag from them before, you had to ask for it. And so I probably should have asked them, did they have anything? But today is the sale. Start of the sale. The start of the Rouge experience. So Sephora has a loyalty program called Beauty Insiders. And there are 3 different tiers in this program. So everybody is a beauty insider. And so once you spend $350 a year, then you move up into the VIB range. And, you know, that gets you like a bit more of a discount during sale time. And then you can even move up higher into the Rouge status. And that's if you spend $1,000 a year, you can, you know, have early access and actually get more of a discount. So as an insider, if you just join today, you sign up, it's free to sign up. You do get 1 point per dollar spent, and you get a good birthday gift. And with the VIB status, that tier you get, I think it's, you spend $35 and over that you get free shipping. So you get those same benefits as the Beauty Insider, but you can add free shipping once you spend, I think, $35. Once you become Rouge status, then you definitely get early access to sales. Like with Rouge status, you can start the sale today, but if you have VIB, you got to wait until November 4th because the sale is from 10/31 to November 10th. But if you're not Rouge, you couldn't start today. You have to wait. You have to wait until November 4th. Sorry. Not my rules. But along with Rouge, you also get the opportunity to, which I can never catch it. It's tricky to catch, but you get the opportunity to get a $100 gift card once you get 2,500 points. So basically, once you spend a certain amount of money, I want to say, or yeah, it must be $2,500, you get access to a $100 gift card, which sounds like a lot, but listen, that little $100 gift card, that comes in handy. I'm just saying. But anyway, let me just show you what I got from the sale. Now, I typically don't like look for new things unless I see something that pops out at me. I normally don't go in searching for new things during the sale time. I'll pick up the things that I want to get and get a discount on. That's going to be my first stop. I typically hit up the sale maybe 2 or 3 times, but nonetheless, I like to re-up on my reusables. So this first item I did not get, but this would be something that I would get. I got this actually probably about a month ago, actually, maybe 3 weeks to a month ago. I picked this one up, and I forgot the sale was coming, so I should have waited for this one, but because I haven't used it yet. You guys, excuse my nails. I still haven't gotten them done. Like, they played us yesterday. Anyway, this kale and green tea spinach vitamins superfoods cleanser refill. This is the refill, and I ran out of it. That's why I got it, because I ran out. Gotta have it. That's the best cleanser for my face. It doesn't have a fragrance to it, and it doesn't feel heavy. It's not drying. I also re-upped on my Polish Choice Exfoliate. I got the big baby. This is the big one. I enjoyed the big one when I had it the last time. I think I'm out of the big one, but I did have a smaller one only because they didn't have this one. So when I saw it today, there was only one up there. First day of the sale, like I was there when the store opened. They only had this one out. So maybe they had some more in the back. I don't know. But listen, this toner, this is a toner plus exfoliator. So it definitely doesn't do any aggressive exfoliation, but it's the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. And when I tell you, once you go over with a cotton pad, this gets all the stuff that's sitting on top of your skin after you wash it. This gets it all off. You know, it doesn't strip your skin at all. Love it. Then I picked up another Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is the Thick Mint, in the shade Thick Mint. This is the dark one that I wear. Sometimes I get Mocha Mommy, but especially during the winter, fall and winter, I get Thick Mint. And I've been actually using this all summer. If I'm telling the truth, I didn't buy Mocha Mommy this year. I've just continued to wear this one throughout the year. But this is a good bronzer for my skin. And because I use mostly powder, I was looking for this large size in this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. They didn't have another big one, and I didn't want to buy the little mini ones. They do, if you're looking for the smaller ones, they do have a little set, which is another thing that they do during the sale time. They package up like mini sizes or a large one and a mini. They do things like that to kind of wet your whistle, so you'll want to try different products. You know what I'm saying? So you should go in the store. You can look online too, but I like to go in the store and actually get my eyes on the things that they have out that they're pushing, because that helps me to, you know, see it, feel it, smell it, all the things, you know, what I like. And so this setting spray that I have, it leaves more of a glow or dewy kind of feel. Not necessarily dewy, but it definitely makes my skin look more skin-like because I wear powder. Lots of powder. I don't put foundation on my face. I do put on concealer, and then I set that with powder, and then I go over it with this bronzer. That's a powder, and that's enough powder in my face. I like to put that setting spray on to kind of make my face look like skin again. Then I got some Donna Karan Cashmere Mist deodorant. This is my favorite deodorant right now. This is it. Like, it handles the funk, it keeps that part down, and then it smells amazing. This deodorant smells really, really, really good. And I think they have it in an aluminum-free version as well. So typically I'll get these either at Sephora or at Nordstrom during the Nordstrom sale. That's a good time to get it there too. But yeah, this is what I got from, this is what I re-upped on. Oh, and one more thing, I re-upped on my Makeup by Mario's Perfect Brown Pencil. You guys know I ride for this eyeliner, and I gave my friend one of these, and so I was like, gotta get another one. Another re-up was this Caudalie Vino Perfect serum. So I really love this serum. Like really love it. I had this serum before, and then one of the sales reps, she talked me into trying the Paula's Choice serum, and it was good. I don't, you know, I enjoyed it, but not as much as I enjoyed this Caudalie Vino Perfect serum. It just leaves my skin feeling so supple. That's what I'm looking for. Like, I like for my skin to feel soft. Like when my husband, when he rubs his face against my face, it's like, oh, it's so soft. I like that. Now, something that I did pick up that I wanted to get, and I thought this would be a good time because it's a little bit pricey. It's a little bit pricey. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 7 Freedom Palette. When I tell you there are some beautiful colors in this palette, oh my gosh, hands down, this is beautiful. And I don't know if you guys have been noticing, not right now, but I've been stepping up my eyeshadow game. I've been doing the doggone thing with my eyeshadow. I've been wearing the heck out of the Space Cowboy Rides Again palette. Been doing it. I've been doing it. Now, if you don't know, Danessa Myricks is a makeup artist. And so I feel like her packaging is always going to be makeup artist friendly. And so this is this is the case. She made this very travel friendly for those who, because like you might not want to take this whole palette with you if you're going out of town or whatever. And so you could take these out. There's 6 colors in each. Like, that's just gorgeous. Man, this is fire. Then you have this one, which is more of a rosy kind of tone, or purple, in that. Oh, wait a minute. That just looked green. Shut up. This is like iridescent. I don't know if you guys can see that on here. I'm going to have so much fun with this one. And you see the little magnets in the back. And then this one is your earth tone palette, right? But you might want to take this whole thing. So what they do is they kind of connect together. Like so, like that, right? And then this little piece that's on the cover doubles as a mirror, which I gotta take the, so anyway, it's a mirror and a top. So I can take one, I can take 2, I can take all 3, just like this, without them being in this long case. Or I can put them in the long case and it'll be slim, either way. But this is so dope, and I know I know this was kind of like her idea, because a makeup artist would think of something like that. I don't know if that was supposed to happen on purpose or not, but this just came out of here. But then you could just put it back in there, and it's magnetic still. And so maybe I can switch them around and play with them and make, personalize the actual palette. If I just want to take one and use, mix and match, I can do that too. Oh, I love it. And it came with this little case in case I wanted to carry it, the small way. So dope. And then last but not least, I got this Refi lip color. Now this is in the shade Morello. And I saw Janae Naylor. She showed us this on her channel the other day. And it's like a deep burgundy brown. And listen, so when you're brown skin, when you're a chocolate girl, you're a brown baddie, you're, you know, all the things. You gotta, sometimes the deepest tones, like I bought a deep, I thought I was buying a deep red or burgundy brown from Morphe. And I think the shade is Velvet. It was not deep at all. Like, yeah, I'd have to deepen that some more. But this one looked like it was doing what it's supposed to do. So, let's see. Oh. Because the color is supposed to come here. I'm going to turn it. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. So can you guys see that? Look how deep that is. I got too much. Okay, so definitely I put too much on here. And but look how deep it is. That's really a good burgundy brown. It looks more brown, huh? When does it stay shiny like this or what? But this is good. Now the one that they had in the store, the sample, they were just people just doing this and then putting the cap back on. I don't want to do that to mine because it was looking kind of nasty. And I don't want mine looking like that. So let's see. They had another one that was a little bit more like a brownie brown that I don't know, I might go back for that one too, but I like it. Put my hands down. Who told me to put my hands in the in the clip? Okay guys, that's what we picked up from Sephora, and you know, we might make a couple more runs to Sephora. I'm not sure. I think I did forget a few things. I just have to kind of go through my inventory and see what it is that I actually need to replace, what's old, what I need to replace, what I need to just get rid of to make room for new, you know, because sometimes this makeup is getting too old. All right, guys, I'm going to go downstairs. Morgan bought some candy for the trick-or-treaters, so I'm gonna go see what we got. I need to scope it out first. It's Saturday. Hey, y'all. I meant to talk to you guys earlier today, but so I had the conversation that if you watched the last vlog, I told you guys about a conversation I had with a lady who is of the, of the Caucasian persuasion, and she had said something that was offensive to me, and she was talking about, she corrected me today. I said that she said something about they were eating tacos, but they were eating, she said her and her mom were having coffee beans, and she asked her mom if she wanted to be a beaner today, and so that was offensive to me. And so what I did was, I sat on it. You know, I wasn't gonna have the conversation. Well, I was thinking about it. I was praying about whether I should have the conversation or not, and just, you know, mulling over it or whatever. And so yesterday I posted on Facebook, what you guys saw, when I was talking about the song that I was, you know, listening to in Morgan's car, and about we just disagree. There's only me, you, and me, and we just disagree. And my grandmother used to say, "Your rights end where mine begin." It was a post about all that, and so the lady commented on the post, and she did that on Facebook, and so she was talking about Jesus and bringing the love of Jesus into it, and how we are supposed to respond because we have the Holy Spirit that lives within us, and we should be different because of that, and we should handle things differently because of that and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, of course. He's not supposed to live in it. He does live in me. But I still have the choice on whether I want to do it God's way or do it my way, according to what I'm feeling. That's the struggle that we'll always have here on earth, is, yes, we have the authority, over the enemy, but are we going to use it or not? You know what I mean? So that was my response to that. And then I'm like, I asked the question, do you do that all day, every day? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have it under control the way none of the rest of us do? And so she didn't respond. But then this morning when I woke up, she starts sending me all these YouTube videos. One of them was how to flow in the spirit. And another one, the lady was talking about the authority we have and whatnot. And I'm like, I didn't listen to all of it. I just called her, because at this point I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to have a conversation with this lady. So I did. And so that brings me to now. So if you saw last week's video, you already heard my rant about how I felt about it and whatnot. And if you haven't seen that, then go back and look at last week's video. But so today. I said in my last video that however she handled it, then I would then know how to move forward with her, and I won't be giving her that kind of space in my life going forward. It's just, some things I've tried to just know that there are some differences, but and give space for that. I've tried to do that, but I'm gonna have to exercise a few more boundaries. I'm not saying that I won't ever deal with her again. That's not who I am. But yeah, moving forward, it's a no. It's a no because once I explain to you, this is how this offended me, and she starts giving me scriptures about being taking offense. And I'm like, well, I mean, whether I was supposed to take offense or not, I'm already offended, And so, and I'm telling you why that was offensive to me. Your comment about beaners, it could have been, the N word. Oh, I would never use that word. I would never use that word. And I'm like, but you may as well use it. If you could say beaners, you could say niggers. You know what I'm saying? Like, or anything else derogatory. So the first thing she said, well, it's offensive to say redneck. And I'm like, and you've never heard me say that. Whether I've said it or not, you've never heard me say that. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I don't, that's not a word that I use. And I wouldn't, in conversation with her, start talking about that. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. And she was like, it's a private moment, private conversation that I had with my mom. I said, well, if it was private, then I wouldn't know about it. Nor would your mother-in-law. You brought that to me. You brought it to me. You didn't tell me when I asked you why. That was the example that you gave. When I asked you why did your mother-in-law think you were racist, that was the example that you gave me, is that, well, me and my mom sit around and we talk about, when we drink coffee beans, we say you want to be a beaner. And I'm like, Yeah, I'm just saying that a play on words, if you had been sitting around eating chicken. But the fact that she started defending it instead of just apologizing, and then she started crying and made herself the victim, you know, in the conversation. And I'm like, and she starts, you know, I'm sorry that she said, I apologize that you are offended. And I'm like, no, you can keep that. You don't have to apologize that I'm offended, you know? Because I wouldn't be offended if you hadn't said what you said. So apologize for what you said, but you don't have to. You don't have to. And then and I said, let's pray out, you know, of this conversation. I prayed with her. And I said, you want to pray? And she prayed. She said the Lord was speaking to her first, so she got quiet. And then she prayed and she started praying about control. And when she started praying about control, I really can't tell you what else she said, because then now I'm mad again. You know, because you're saying that I felt like she was saying that I was trying to control her situation. Child, this is 8 minutes. This little segment is 8 minutes, over 8 minutes long. So I'm going to stop here. But I'm like, girl, for real? I'm going to get my nails done this Saturday morning, and I'm going to go get my sausages done. I've been trying to get these nails done for the last 2 days. And the first place we went to on Thursday, it's a done deal. Their website and stuff is still up. Their Instagram page is still up, but they're not there. And even though the website is up, you can't make an appointment on there. And so, yeah, I think that's a done deal. Lack Nail Bar is doing something. Something is wrong. And then I went to Tommy yesterday, which is my guy, and he's in Vietnam. So I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go over here to the other nail shop. There's one that's by my house, Venus Nails, and see if I can get my nails done. Because they got to look better than this. Like, these hands look ugly. So we're definitely in a better space with these nails, but I just can't get exactly what I'm looking for without me walking them through the process, which I guess I could have opened my mouth and said something, but I guess I don't know, so translating a picture, everybody doesn't see the same thing. That's what I'm noticing. It's like everybody doesn't see the same thing, because they definitely did the white. I'm popping up an inspo picture so you guys can see it, and then I'll show you what it is that they did. Did everything they were supposed to do as far as the process and everything. But so you guys see how the white is, to me it looks matte, right? That white looks matte. Let me show you what they did. So they did everything. They did all the little swoopty-doopsies and all that kind of stuff. But I would have wanted the white to be matte instead of shiny. Like, they did the right white. It's like a milky white, which is beautiful to me. But the number one, these things, the little silver pieces on the inspo picture, they're raised. They appear to me to be a little bit more pronounced, like up off the nail, raised up off the nail. Whereas mine is just paint, like, and when I kept telling her I wanted it raised, so she just put more polish on it, which made it bumpy like that. But so this is the problem for me. Like, oh, and I realized I got my Dodgers hat on. I didn't even know it. I didn't realize I was supposed to be wearing this. But everybody's like, go Dodgers. I'm like, yay. Because, child, I'm liable to have on the wrong hat is what I'm saying. Like, I could have on a Yankees hat and be about that life. But only because I'm seeing other people with these Dodger blue hats on. Like, that wasn't flesh and blood. That was the Holy Ghost that led me into this, y'all. Listen, what do I need to do? I need to see what time it is. It's 12:30. Do I have time to run over to Victoria Gardens? Let's go. Let's do it. We're going to Victoria Gardens. When I come into mango and all the mangoes in California, they just seem to be so buttoned up, like, and pulled together. I don't know, my style is a little bit more, my mom calls it ropish. I don't know, like rough, I guess. I'm gonna go, going back to the car, ain't nothing down that way. But yeah, she said my style is more ropish, and I think I would have to agree. Like, even when they get gritty a little bit, they're just a little bit too buttoned up and pulled together for me, for my liking. But when I go to New York, and when I see the girls posting from Mango, in like DC and Virginia out that way, Mango is a little bit more popping. Is anybody else finding that to be so? Is it just me? Listen, I couldn't even make it to the car. Look, I got ice cream all up and down my dress. I had to just dump it out. I wanted to keep the cone, but I couldn't eat all that ice cream. I just got 2 scoops. I'll give you like mega scoops. Jeez. I went to Afters and I couldn't decide whether I wanted that salty O's or the cookie butter. So I got both, but that's too much ice cream. Next time I gotta choose. For some reason I got makeup wipes instead of hand wipes and stuff in my purse. What's in my little case? I'm sure I have some wipes in my case. I do. Wet ones are in here. Anyway, this is a mess. I'm going home. This is where I'm going. Looking like this. I'm going home. I'm gonna do my hair, and then I'll hit you guys back up when I get dressed tonight. I'm going to, I think anyway, Mark feels like it, I'm gonna go to Brent Jones live recording. He's a friend of ours, and so he's having a concert. He's had some health challenges, so we definitely want to go and support and be there for him. So. We're here at the concert, and this is what I settled on as far as an outfit choice. So I just put this top is from Shein, and then I have on my Free People rompers or bloomers. These are bloomers, right? Then my Jeffrey Campbell heels. The lady in the front, she said, "Oh, you look both comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time." And then I got this little green necklace on with my Dylan Lex combo. Anyway, I put this on because I put the wrong toner on my hair, and it was really blonde.